Hello and welcome to another production of the new and improved Single 8. So, your name is...
My name is Joseph Mills. Your name is...
The Single 8. And this is going to be the episode where we talk about fun shit. Yeah.
And evidently, it's adult rated.
Sorry.
Now that the school year's over, you get to be all uncouth and cursy. Who are you, Jason Mewes?
No, I didn't need to be unhinged for a second.
What happened that you needed to be that unhinged out of
Oh
nowhere?
no. I did a lot of stuff for one class last week. So
Yeah. Can I tell you
that
something?
class lasted around 4 periods altogether.
Having 4 periods altogether would be tough.
And it lasted over the week, lasted 4 periods.
Well, that would be insane.
Instead of the normal 2.
Yeah, I got you.
So,
Can I tell you a really funny joke about school that is unhinged?
what?
There was a teacher one day, and she was talking to the principal of the school. And a student ran over while she was talking to the principal and said, "Hey, Maddie called me the B word." And she was like, "Oh no, why did she have to do this right now? I'm right in front of the principal. I have to do something about this." And she said, "Okay, let's go find Maddie and ask her." Okay, so they went over, the principal, and the student to Maddie. And she said, "Hey Maddie, did you call Alyssa the B word?" And she said, "No, I did not call Alyssa the B word." And then Alyssa out of nowhere, she did. And she said, "Maddie, what is worse, lying or just being honest about something you did?" And Maddie looked back at her and she said, "Hey, motherfucker doesn't start with a B."
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's unhinged. That is
Yeah.
the level of unhinged that you were at. Oh my
Yeah.
God. But it is in the school.
Yeah, I got lots of days coming up.
Yeah.
Luckily, in math on Monday, we ain't doing anything.
You ain't doing anything? Are you going to have English class that week?
We're going to studying in English on Monday.
I hope so.
And we're probably studying in POD and in biochem.
Because you have finals for those classes.
Yeah. We have finals for math. Our teacher went, let's have a break day before finals.
Yeah.
Let's have one class that you don't have to worry about studying before finals.
And POD, you don't have a final for POD?
I do.
And for those
it's
of you
going to be 60 questions long because it also goes toward college classes.
Alright, so POD is an art class.
Yes. Truthfully, that's the only class that I have to worry about finals.
Really?
Because it's going to go toward my college
credit. So
college GPA.
You need to hit it hard.
Yeah.
What are your questions going to be about? What
fonts, fonts. It can be about formats of things. There's lots of things you can do
you
for POD.
You have to say, this font is Comic Sans.
Yes.
Sans. Really?
Yep.
Oh, screw that. That's freaking hard.
Yeah. It literally, because at my school we have dual enrollment, I'm literally taking a college class on high school time.
And that's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll chip away on how much that you have to do afterwards. But hopefully, if you do this right, you can graduate with an AA and only have to go to college for 2 years.
Unless I get my
awesome.
master's.
Unless you get your master's.
I don't want a doctorate. If anything, I want a doctorate to not be sent.
Well, so here's the deal. If you do this brain stuff,
yeah,
you might need to get a doctorate for that.
Yeah.
So you really have no say.
Yeah.
Explain to the listeners again what you want to be.
I want to be anywhere between a neuroscience and doing my own business. Essentially, I have a long range of things.
But neuroscience, you're going to have to get a doctorate.
Yeah.
But how can you get your own business in neuroscience?
Well, I want a business. I want to have my own business that I don't really have to answer to anyone, and everything can be done on my timetable.
Yeah.
As in in every other, when you're not self-hired, it's pretty much on everybody else's. And can be annoying when I'm like, let's try and get something done, but I have this deadline.
Yeah. So you want to be your own boss.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to be a really good neuroscientist to be able to be your own boss.
Well, yeah, but I'm also like, I want to bake. I want to start a bakery, but that's literally, the problem with me is I have a lot of things that I like and that I want to go into, and all of them I could reasonably do it at.
Yeah.
And I believe I could take the classes to do it.
Yeah. And you got a lot of gumption, kid. A lot of gumption.
Because literally, the first class I'm going to take in psychology.
Uh-huh.
So depending on how much I like that class, I might go into psychology.
Yeah.
It's literally I have too many things that I like. What thing do I like the best that I think that I can do for the rest of my life? Which is the scary thing about college. Because everyone makes you do it pretty much right after high school tells you, figure out who you are in 3 minutes to figure out your major and figure out what you're going to do for the rest of your life.
Well, you may feel that pressured, but it's really not that intense. Because some people graduate with degrees and don't use them at all.
Yeah.
And they still have major successful jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The degree is that for you to be able to get jobs at this point.
Well, yeah, a master's degree is just for you to be able to get jobs at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, hey, you got gumption, kid.
Yeah. So
that's what taking general education classes are meant for. That's why you have to take history and science and basket weaving and arts and stuff. So that you can get a full flavor of life to kind of open up avenues for you to discover.
Yeah, then the good news is I will already have things on my job application by the end of where I'm at school.
That's true. Everything from being a peer mentor to a paid study buddy.
Yep.
All sorts of stuff.
And doing internships.
Doing internships and whatnot. You've got to start thinking about that next year, don't you?
Yeah. I pretty much need to start thinking about it over the summer if I want to land one on my own.
Yeah.
And not one of the ones that the school offers already.
Okay. What are the ones that the schools offer?
I have no idea. It's an amazing thing, isn't it?
They don't have a booklet or something that says?
Not that I know of.
Have you Googled that shit?
By this point, it's not on the website. I can find it easily. So it's just annoying.
You have a pretty good relationship with your guidance counselor.
With my case manager.
Well, okay. Well, you think your case manager might be a good resource to say, hey, case manager, I'm very interested in having an internship. Whatever shall I do?
Yeah, what internship does our school already have for junior year?
Yeah.
Did we have to do an internship junior year?
And you're going to be a junior?
Yeah.
Well, get off your ass and pick something. Yo.
Okay.
Okay. So, the other thing you're going to have to do this summer?
What?
Learn how to drive?
Sure.
How are you going to get to your internship?
I'm hoping it's going to be in walking distance.
What is in walking distance from your school? Home Depot.
From our house. I'm going
What
there.
is in walking distance from our house? Home Depot, Albertsons, retail. It's all retail. What kind of internship is in walking distance from our house?
Literally, the gallery.
Oh, you want to go to the art gallery?
Yeah. There are tons of galleries down our
Or-
main street that I can intern at. And even...
The Children's Museum?
Yeah, and even, like, I wanna, like... Cause honestly, right now, some best things you can intern at is retail.
How
Because
do
you
get
need
an internship in retail?
to realize, to understand, like, the base level of businesses.
Yeah.
Retail is your way to go.
Okay. But not a lot of retail things give out internships.
Yeah.
They give you a part-time job,
Yeah.
but how is that going to count as an internship?
I don't know.
You and I are going to have to sit down with a book at GAPD.
I
And I'm
know.
going to take that book and whap you across the back of your head.
The good news is I have, at minimum, 6 months to get that figured out. 8 months.
When do you start your internship? The second half of your
Yes.
senior year? Okay.
That-
you
that-
roughly...
Not half of the last half of senior.
All right. then
Sophomore of junior year.
which year is it?
Junior.
Freshman?
Junior.
Say freshman so that you've said every year.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, I get it. Well, it's a lot to figure out, huh?
Yeah. So it's not... It's either that or getting a bus pass.
And then getting a bus pass will get you about anywhere you need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. Rolling Greens Grothan Cemetery is now opening up its internship programs. That's right, friends. You can study agriculture in our mowing and maintenance department. You can study sports management as a part of our golfing internship, or you can study everything that there needs to be in a mortician. That's right. In our internships at Rolling Greens Golf and Cemetery, we've just got about anything that you can dream of, including marketing. That's right, friends. We can talk about our strategies of blending land usage and profiteering, and so that you too can become a corporate pirate. Right here at Rolling Greens Golf and Cemetery Internships. Make the place you've got your hole-in-one, the place that you made all of your money to pay for your hole for one, Rolling Greens.
Yeah. In fact, there's a lot of internships in marketing.
Yeah?
So,
You're so imaginative. Marketing might be a pretty cool thing for you to
yeah.
look up.
I do most of our marketing.
You do all of Transcendence Media's marketing.
Yeah. I do some of marketing for where you work off of me sending you photos.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. And you, pretty soon, you're going to be posting all the podcasts and everything.
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to put you in charge of the Transcendent Media Instagram. That would be cool too.
Yeah. One time, I know, once in a while, I'm planning on finding a way, now that I have Procreate on our iPad,
Yeah.
on like screen recording and putting that up on YouTube for people to watch.
Dude, that
For
would
me
be
to
sick.
draw.
We could put that on the Comics and Christ website
Yeah.
as a part of Transcendent Media.
And
we
that-
can make reels.
Yeah, and let's have a channel of that's doing art for that in case someone needs someone else doing something while they're doing something for them to do it.
They need someone else to do something while they're doing something
Yeah.
for them to do it.
Like someone else in the room for them to know someone's there while they're doing stuff.
Understood. I got you. You
So,
still
yeah.
have an English class left this year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I have your dyslexia.
And I realize that I say things as convoluted as you do.
Yeah.
So I get it.
The English language. I could yell about the English language for like an hour.
Yeah?
We don't need silent letters. Silent letters are the bane of my existence. Because
That's
when
true.
they tell you to, like, use the sound for the word to get the letter for it, and there's a silent letter in the word, that doesn't help you.
That's true. Like swords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Silent letters shouldn't exist. But take them out of the word if they have no use other than making it look pretty.
I don't get silent letters.
Take
All
them
right.
out. I'm sorry, that's just what I've decided to be annoyed about today.
Well, at least it's something pointless.
Yeah. But yeah, I got finals coming up, and that's going to be... And all of them are do no harm high school-wide, so I'll be fine no matter what.
Yeah.
All I have to do is do them.
That's cool. That is really cool.
So,
I'm really excited. I am excited to see you pull this art project together. And you and I can teach you how to use iMovie.
I know how to use iMovie. I've been doing
Super.
I've
Invite me.
been using it in class since forever.
Then F off and do this all your own. By the way, I quit. This is the last podcast I'm going to be on with you.
I'm sorry.
The Single H Show is going to be a solo podcast for the rest of your damn life.
I'm
now.
sorry.
Yeah.
Person who takes over my podcast now and then.
Now and then. You would think it was the Joseph Mills Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we doing? So we do have a tradition the last day of school.
Yeah, we go out to eat.
We go out to eat somewhere. Where are we going?
I don't know. I don't want to pick.
It's your freaking last day of school. I know that we'll have a friend with us, but it's your freaking last day of school.
Yeah.
So you get to pick.
I would probably make the person pick that's in the car with us.
All right, no. Then they're not going with us. We'll take them home, and then we'll go to lunch.
Okay, I let...
You pick. You've already told him, huh?
No, I haven't.
Okay. We'll go somewhere everybody's home like.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
It won't be sushi, though.
Yeah.
You and your sushi addiction.
I'm sorry.
You know where we should go? We should go somewhere to get a hot cup of coffee.
Come and get your cup of roasted blue coffee down at Beanie Diner. Come sing and fucking die.
Because you're off the hinge.
And also that's a part of the show.
Yeah.
But go watch Guy Who Doesn't Like Musicals. Free advertisement. Not sponsored by Star Kid.
Star Kid's the guy who hates musicals.
Star Kid, the guy who doesn't like musicals, go watch it on YouTube. They're doing a repride version this year. Go look it up. Get digital tickets for it because the Kickstarter already ended. After the show, go get digital tickets and then you'll be able to watch it free on YouTube.
Did you get money in for the Kickstarter?
Yes.
Alright, good. Good, I'm glad.
We donated $20 for the Kickstarter, so we're gonna have behind the scenes.
Oh, that's cool. Behind the scenes footage is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, go support Team Star Kid. They're
Always.
amazing. And on that note, also go watch Nerdy Prude Must Die and Cinderella Castle. Those are like my
Cinderella's Castle, was that the one I watched?
Yeah.
That was really good. That was really good.
But my favorite of Hatchetfield and Black Friday, even though it's the weird middle child musical,
Uh-huh.
when they were trying to go like, here's the multiverse of Hatchetfield.
Yep.
So yeah. I'm sorry, I'm allergic to horses. That's why my voice
Did you
smells.
take your cocaine with you?
That morning I took Zyrtec.
Alright, so you gotta take it as soon as we get back home.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take another one.
Alright.
Why? Auto allergies.
All right,
Alright.
we're gonna shut this down for this week. Got plug yourself.
Come down to it's literally called the Single 8 Show, on Redbubble with no spaces in it, the Single 8 Show, and go gals our stickers.
You can get to that link through our link tree on the Transcendent Media Instagram page. So go buy some stickers with our new Stars Hollow's Greatest Band Hep Alien 7th Day Adventist Tour sticker.
And if you like Star Kid, I have countless Star Kid characters, including Wiggly. So yeah.
And as well as our hottest selling stickers worldwide. The Power Ranger connection. So please visit us.
Yes.
All right, that was a Single 8 show for this week.
Your name is
Joseph Mills. Your name is
the Single 8. Have a great week.